can't believe Gollum eyes. Still here.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company? Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. That just so happens. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. Take my advice, never gamble. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
A method to your madness, and your madness is the method, and the melody.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiment says...
Hey, wanna play tag?
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to... If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment.
Good. Can't have the buyer get it. Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose... Not at all. I can... As far as Golden Glow Estate goes... Oh, I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. Look, I've told you everything. Now leave me alone. Why are you following me? I told you I don't know anything else.
Someone's being attacked. Never come here. Get him. Kill him. Somebody help.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days
Why
are done.
You following me? I told you I don't know anything else.
You can afford to sell.
Look, Vici woman had a bodyguard. It's terrible she got murdered at her own wedding, but the city guard is hardly to blame. order of the Jarl. Stop right there. To arms!
Thought I heard something. There's someone there.
This is a surprise.
start running so I can stab you. In the back.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Over here! I think you're bleeding.
Huh?
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
I thought it... No. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you. And together we're going to kill her. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins, and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside. Well, just make certain you keep your eyes open. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. That's enough of this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going. There's little time for talk. What do you want? Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. This better be important. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. Phone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder into any of them. What? What is it? famous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. Without the antidote I administered, you'd be as still as a statue. I treated your wounds and didn't leave you defenseless. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot, and yet I used it on you. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the thief. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Speak only to Anthem. Trust no one else.
Yes, what is it? Can I help you with anything? Carlia? Then she's finally found. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always... He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Careful when you speak to him.
You don't look so good. Are you...
Hold it. You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. Not a chance. Not for this.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not... You idiot! Do you even know who... I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some... Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment... I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize... Preposterous. That research represents... You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate being an admirer, I'm sure... Do you realize that at a snap of my finger, you best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself... I'm not certain how many scholars you're dealing with, but I... Help! Somebody help!
It's about the Hall of the Dead. No, you can't go in there. Okay.
said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better than he lost 3 good men to the trap.
5, 9.
Accidents like this don't just happen. Someone is trying to sabotage my uncle's research.
All right. If there is a thief... What was that, huh?
Under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth.
Where are you?
Die!
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along. And won't have to. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going in. Now back off before I do something.
They just don't let us go into color. They said it's not safe in it.
Back, eh? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask. A rubbing, eh? Oh, I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is